My dream as a kid was to go all the way around on the swing.
It's like every kid's dream.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I roped it off.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What a cool room, though. They're all sealed off. This game is called What Remains of Edith Finch.
What did I miss?
You missed a very sad scene of a boy falling off a swing, fortunately.
Edie gave a big interview
I want
about
them
a
shoes.
mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
All the rooms are sealed, aren't they? Yeah, they came in through the window before. No? Am I not supposed to come through here? Or is it a different window in the other room that I was meant to climb through? They're cool shoes, eh?
Oh, that scene made my heart break.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know what I was supposed to do. Window here, I think. This? No? Do we climb up here? Oh wait. Another secret? That's cool. How creative.
How are you feeling, Pezza?
The passages
I'm
were a
alright.
pretty tight fit. They'd
Okay,
obviously
need that
been built
room.
for smaller hands and bellies.
Milton's room? Yeah, I've played FNAF. I've finished all the
Growing
FNAF
up,
games.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
The music is
by
getting to
America's
me.
Most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
Hey, Real Fighter, welcome in. Good to see you. How you
As a
doing?
child star, Barbara was
This
famous
game
for her
is so
scream.
sad.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks.
Hello.
I'll be back in a sec.
Maybe we'll find out.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Jack in the Box.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
I'm leaving now.
Yeah, Jack. I'm gonna say bye to Jack, guys.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Oof.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Got the crutch, ready to bonk some heads. I like how he jumped up like, whoa, and then she's like, ah, and then waited a few seconds before it made me bonk him. Under the bed. Looks like we get a bit of a hint of what's coming up later. The panels next to it.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Come on, bro. I can take you.
And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Let's think. Looks like it's like a crawl space.
Why does this remind me of Riverdale?
It does a bit of give Riverdale vibes. stop and think. Ah, here. Window.
She played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Let's finish him. Taking our time going down. It is the Michael Myers music. He got
Can't
up.
watch.
He got up.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Oh no.
Chimney? I can't go over there.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Let's just open the door.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara,
Oh.
it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be
What is this?
famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Wait, what?
Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Wow.
Bad pun.
Bad pun.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I thought it was a prank.
Yeah, me too. Oh, happy birthday, Barbara. This door's sealed. Now there's another little crawl space here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Hey, Anna, that's awesome. Welcome in.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Down here first. But it's all the same house, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay, it's all coming together.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. Mom must have locked the third floor stairs.
I'm just
when I
sitting
left.
here confused.
Find the music box. This is where we kind of started. Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for popping in with the heart me. I appreciate that. Jack in the Box with the finger hearts. Thank you. Play with the music box? Yeah, let's find it. We came through here. This is locked.
I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Near the basement? Okay. They made a game called Father's Day? Oh, okay.
Remember where it was in the story.
Yeah, down over here. There it is. So many secrets. Imagine living here, it's like a fairy tale. Monkey, the game name is called What Remains of Edith Finch. We've got a pool table down here. Brittany, thank you for the follow.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Got gnomes. I love that, like using bits of tree as a canvas. But it's like so creative.
But I feel like if I lived there, I'd be sad.
Oh, you would have a lot of memories, definitely, for sure. Adam, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Before we go in there, is there anything down this way? I don't think so. That's good. Red Army, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Very dark.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Chelsea, thank you for the follow.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter. 2005. Another Chelsea coming in with the follow, thank you. You gotta go, Anthony. No worries, Anthony. Thank you for being here. Everyone say bye to Anthony. Genshin Impact fan, thank you for the follow.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
1968.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Delicious peaches.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
The 12
Whatever
o'clock
that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Are we going down? Goes deeper. Commander Cody, welcome in. Guys, if you're new here and enjoying the stream, drop that follow. It really helps a lot. Wow, it goes like... Oh my god, he's got like shells dug into the walls.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Yeah,
I don't
Chelsea
mind
is
if
pretty
I only
cool,
have a
eh?
year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh my gosh.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I thought he was gonna like just go exploring or something.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
What the flippity flop? I wonder why he was down there for 30 years and what was with the earthquakes?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
Yeah,
I
what
can
else did
only
she hide
imagine
from
what
you?
else she was hiding.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to
Maybe
bury
if they live
something
next to the
still
train,
alive.
that's why.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it could be the train because it's on a schedule, right?
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
Hey, Ariel, welcome in.
and found out what happened to
We've
everyone
been going for about
else.
an hour, but we've still got plenty of time to keep going.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Nah, Andre, I don't think this is a horror game.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh no, don't like where this is going.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Tiki totem.
And the history you're a part of.
Do I go out to there? I can't. Andre, so this is a story game about a girl and her family origins. And it seems like they have some sort
Though
of
to
a
be
curse.
honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Needed by May. Thank you for the follow.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Kaylene, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my god, 11k likes. Thank you so much, guys. I feel like doing a mullet. Probably a little bit out of pace right now. I think it really matches the mood of the
And when you look at the house,
stream.
had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Do we want the mullet?
I'm crying right ain't now.
Alright.
Pause it and mullet XD.
Alright, let's shake the heebie-jeebies out, guys. Get that mullet up in here. God damn.
Goddamn.
God damn. That's why we're here for the mullet. God damn.
We need a cheer up.
Need a little cheer up. Alright. Let's do it. Chloe, oh, thank you so much, Grim, for the game controller, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Chloe, this game is called... Oh! What Remains of Edith Finch? Oh my god. Oh man, Grim, thank you for the sunglasses as well, man. Have you played it before? Anna, of course.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
We'll continue Bendy next week, I promise.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That's a good question. Oh, here's the cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh my gosh.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Not good timing.
Oh my gosh. Grim, thank you for the big booty corgi, man. Thank you so much, dude. Perfect timing. Thank you, man. For cheering me up. Keep it the moods high. Trying to get some sympathy here, Ariel. Okay, well, let's see the ages of the animals. You got Lucy. Oh my gosh. Everyone's so young. Everyone. Lucy, 1956 to 1969.
I lost my cat last year, sad face.
I'm sorry to hear that, Alyssa. Yeah, I lost, my dog 12 years ago in 2011. Oh, no, that's longer than 12 years now. Yeah, 2011. Penny, golden retriever. She was 12. She was a good girl. Got Charlie, 1993 to 2007. He would have been a year older than me. This is a cat. Lucy is a dog. Okay, so 10, was that 10 years? 12, 13-year-old dog. Grim, thank you for the hat and mustache, man. Daisy, Derpy and Derpy Jr.
I lost a really good friend a few years ago.
Yeah, me too, Wolfblade. It sucks, man. He's up. He's on my wall over there. Pictures of him. Your Millie Moo. I'm sorry, Anna. I think Lucy would have been 26 in dog years. That's honestly, yeah, it's very young. Very young. Chirpy, Burpy, Furpy, Lurpy, and Zerpy.
I lost my mom 5 years ago, sad face.
I'm sorry to hear that, Skylar.
Like a human friend.
I'm really sorry to hear that, Skylar. That sucks. It's very, very young age to lose your mum, Skylar. You going, Solar? Have a good one, Solar. Thank you for being here, man. Which is cold. Your brother left the window open. It's so sad. Yeah, I feel like we are gonna be crying here. Oh, Bailey. He's got a frog, but we don't have a name of the frog.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
They might not be with us in person, but they are always with us in heart and memory.
That's exactly right. Calvin Finch. So, Molly Finch, 1937 to 1947. There is a trend, man.
My friend struggled a lot in his life, and it got to him.
Yeah, same with Cameron.
Yay, but she's in a good place now, hopefully.
Yeah, she will be, Skylar. It will be. This tattoo I've got is for him. Got his name in Nordic runes on my shoulder. Calvin Finch, born April 25, 1950, died 1961. He was 11 years old, 10 years old. She was in her 40s, 1915 to 1964. And then Edith Finch, 1917 to 2010. She was old. She was in her 90s. Walter Finch, August 26, 1952, and died March 31st, 2005. He was in his 50s as well. Barbara Finch, 1944.
It's sad when the relatives you really liked and cared for have already passed.
It's true. Where's the bags? Thank you for the sunglasses, man. Husky Lord, thank you for the follow.
I had to bring it up, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You lost your cat and she was only 2, died of a heart condition. I'm sorry to hear that, Gaming Animals.
One thing that annoys me is that people think men can't have mental health problems and...
It's true. A lot of people feel like men can just
I'm
deal
sure
with it.
Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
If they do the ARC as weak, which they aren't.
That's it. I'm a
She
big
could
mental
see
health
it
advocate.
poking out of the water at low tide.
This is what we
I'ma
saw
be back
before.
sorry. I'm go hug someone.
Go hug someone, Skylar.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Thanks for listening, everyone. I'm glad I can talk about it.
Of course. It's important to talk about this.
Every year I visit my dad's grave on his birthday and I tell him how things are while tearing up.
Yeah. It really sucks losing loved ones, but it's so important to always be there. They're always there with you.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory, 1976. 1977. He was 1. Sam Finch, 1950 to 1983. He was 33. Gus Finch, 1969 to 1982. Gregory was 1. He wasn't even
Oh
1.
my god, I'm gonna cry, sad face.
He really wasn't even 1.
Geez, this game, man, it's taking me on an emotional roller coaster.
I had a feeling
This
was
is
gonna make
breaking
us
my
cry.
heart. I'ma sob. Now everyone, you're all strong and amazing.
I get why she tried so hard.
No
to protect
parents
us.
should have to bury their child.
Milton Finch, born 1992.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Sanjay Kumar, September 6, 1966 to February 22nd, 2002. Lewis Finch, December 27th, 1988, November 21st, 2010. There's so many young people. They're all so young. Like, a lot of them aren't even 30 or
There's
even
so
20.
many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Didn't think I was
Part
gonna
of me
be
thinks
crying this
is
early
what she
today.
wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I did say, make sure you're cozy and comfortable. Make sure you get some hot chocolates and stuff. Yeah, TTV new emotes are here. I gotta animate them. It doesn't let me animate them all.
But sending virtual hugs to all of you.
Alright. God damn. Where's the bags? I thank you for the sunglasses, man. I hope you're doing well, dude. Goddamn break. We got a goddamn break. We got so many tears.
Goddamn. Bob for the good mood, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. A few more hours, Jess. A few more hours. Plaster for the wounds. Thank you, CapCut.
I'm gonna visit my grandparents' grave today. Need to talk to them.
Yeah, when I last visited Cameron, because he's buried in Perth, and I'm in New South Wales and Sydney, I sat down outside with him, and I had a cider, he had a cider, and I was giving him cider. We were just talking and catching up, telling him what's been happening, told him about Titus and everything.
If she told me there was
Titus.
going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Wait, we're pregnant. 22 weeks? That just kind of clicked. Which reminds me, I should tell you guys, when Cameron passed, it was about 2 weeks later, and I said to him, I was like, they say that when you pass away, you can visit your loved ones or your friends and your families in their dreams during their grieving. You can connect to them more because they're trying to cope with your loss. And I was just like, he was sudden and unexpected, and I was just like, just come talk to me, man. Like, there won't be any judgment. And I kid you not, I had a dream a few days later, and in the dream, I'm in a white space with him, and we're on his couch in his house, but it's a white space. He's looking dapper as, he's in a suit, he looks very good looking, he's very handsome looking. I'm just sitting there, and we're talking, but we are not, I can't hear what I'm saying. But I'm not looking at him through my eyes. I'm looking at myself, looking at each other, having a conversation. There's no sound. I can't hear the conversation that's going on. And we're talking and everything, and we're smiling, we're laughing, we're having beers and everything. And that's just what's happening. And then the dream cuts to me facing him head on, and it's bright. He's in his suit, and it's like all I can see is this part of his body. And he's looking at me like this, and I look at him and I go, "Are you okay?" And he just looks at me and goes, "I am." And that was it. That's all I got. That's the only, if that was him visiting me after he passed.
That's beautiful, Petsa.
Thank you. If that was him visiting me after he passed, that's the closure he gave me. And I feel like he probably told me everything. We probably had a bonding moment, but maybe he didn't want me to know what we bonded over. But he just wanted me to know that, okay. Yeah.
I have the same dream with my grandpa, except we are walking together.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
When my dad visits me, I don't immediately realize he has passed in the dream. I wake up realizing.
There you go, that's just him visiting, isn't it?
You're all such lovely peppily and so strong. I'm so proud of you all.
Saw so many things like that in your 30 years in nursing. Yeah, you will see a lot of that stuff in nursing. Or the when they're going to go soon, when they suddenly are a lot better. They're sprightly, they're energetic, they're dancing around the room, they're walking around, they want to do everything. Winter, I'm sure you've seen it, and you, Winter, you would know. You go, they'll be gone soon, because it's kind of like a a last burst of energy. They just suddenly are super energetic and they seem like themselves, and they're probably going to be gone in a matter of hours. That usually happens during end-of-life care. It's a strange phenomenon. Yeah, they sit up, they eat, drink, and chat, then go on. Yeah, exactly, Winter. It's crazy. Or
I
they
never met
see.
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in
2
common.
days after my cat passed, I had a dream of him. He was purring and meowing, rubbing against me.
That's it. I don't know if it's like the skepticism of me says it could just be our brains trying to cope with the loss, but then there could be something spiritual going on, and maybe that's them connecting with us. So we don't know. It could be both. There's no exact science behind it.
They were both pretty intense.
I believe that my grandparents are my spirit guides, and any time I see an eagle, or a cardinal, or deer, I know it's them.
Yeah, exactly.
In my dad's last days, I could hear a ritzy funeral song, and I didn't want to accept it.
Yeah. I had a dream that my mum walked me down the aisle at my wedding. Oh, Anna, that's so sweet. She will be there. I don't know if you are married or not, but if you were married, or going to, she will be there for you. Alright. Are we ready to learn about Sam? He's a veteran. I really wish he's still okay, and someday I'll stop crying in the dream. One day you will, Chloe. Let's pick
That
this
game
up.
is deep.
It is a deep game. Deep game. Can I open this, please? Thank you. An interesting photo. Okay.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strong. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Oh, he's a happy dad.
I'm gonna take some
You gotta
pictures,
go, Grim.
okay?
Get some
Just
sleep,
be
man.
careful.
Thank you so much for the
camera's
gifts, dude.
older than you are.
I like how I can choose when I want to take a photo
Definitely
of.
should not have drunk all that coffee.
Boo!
Elizabeth. For it.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Nothing quite
Still
like
going?
being outside.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Oop. A little more gas in the tank, I guess.
Be right back.
I'm
Sorry,
just
I
saying,
keep leaving.
I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
Sorry
You know
to
who
hear
else
that,
thought he was gonna
Chloe.
be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
I've turned off the voice changer for now because it's not perfect yet.
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Wow. Oh. Is he taking a selfie of her?
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm controlling him? Oh, it's on a timer.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow. Omni, we are playing What Remains of Edith Finch, the story game. He was clearly into his taxidermy. Yeah, this game's good. Been quite emotional so far. Whoa. Look at the installation now. The air conditioning.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Hey Fardzilla, welcome in, man. You can get text-to-speech by being one of the top 3 gifters or subscribing. This game is called What Remains of Edith Finch. Lynch? Not Lynch. Flynn? Gregory. What's contract? Lawsuit's been filed against you. You got 20 calendar days from this summons.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone?
I feel better now that I had a
Something funny was
good
happening,
cry.
but only he could see it.
Oh, we're a baby now.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Ribbit.
Oh, I'm controlling the frog.
Watch over, Gregory. It's time to...
I don't like where this is
Come
going.
on, sweetie.
Why? Hey!
Hello?
Never,
Sam, I told you I don't
ever
want to right now.
leave a baby alone in a bath.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Look at the
He
ducks.
reminded me so much of Calvin.
Dancing ducks?
Lost in his imagination.
Oh no, this isn't gonna be good, is it?
Whatever it was, he saw.
Ready for the drop? Oh.
It sure made him happy.
This is worrying me.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
Emma cry.
Okay, we're okay.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
Why does she keep leaving him?
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us.
Oh no.
About the world he saw.
Oh no. Oh no. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything.
Don't like that frog now.
Okay, we are
know
a
what
frog
happened
down.
wasn't your fault.
We're gonna get to the plug.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
It's so sad.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Four poems for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
There's that tiki totem. Trying to crash it into the people. This is a crazy kite.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and
You got
quickly
good
went.
news, Megan?
But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
I'm flying a kite. Okay, time to reel in the kite. It looks like a storm's coming. You don't want to fly a kite in a storm. Hey, Toxic Reaper. How you doing, Abby? Sorry you couldn't join earlier. I'm really sick. Hey, Justin, I hope you feel better soon, man. Getting a haircut today, Anna? That's awesome.
Kite plus storm equals lightning, am I correct?
Yep, it's got a good chance of it. Not sure what to do here. Let's drop it on their heads.
Is anyone in the Finch family responsible?
The rain came down in buckets
don't
then,
think so.
but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Old boss finally paying me pezza for 5 sick days.
I wish that I could truly say I
Oh,
thought about
no.
you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
That's awesome, Megan.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
That's awesome, Megan. I'm so happy to hear that. So we still need to learn about Dawn, Lewis, and Milton. And then Edith. Three more family members to learn about. A rock climbing wall in your bedroom. That is amazing.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
They think it's a curse, yeah, gaming animals.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah, Megan, even if it was $2, you get paid your $2 that you are owed. That's Dawn.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Mint, thyme, sage, and basil. Dentist was scary on Thursday. Hate the needle. The next day it's the other side. It's gonna be worth it, Megan. It's gonna be worth it, Megan. It's gonna be worth it, Megan. Trust me. Do they do anything to try to distract you? Do they have like TVs on the roof or anything for you? Or do
The
you
house
bring,
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
do you bring any like earphones or anything for you to listen to while you're getting everything done? So sad he lost his teddy. It was out of
And
memory.
for a while,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Chloe.
things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Barbara Finch. Yeah, see, they think there's a curse. Myth, history, scientific method. Mm-hmm. That's good that they were really good about it, Megan, because it's super important. Next time, see if you can bring some earphones or headphones to wear. Maybe listen to a book, or maybe a YouTube video or music that keeps you calm or helps you. Or even just loud heavy metal music.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I got all the tricks, Megan. Now that you've lost the teddy, you feel like you've lost him? You haven't, because at the end of the day, the teddy is a thing. It's what in here is what matters, yeah? It's what in here what counts. Thank you for the 20k likes, by the way, guys. Appreciate it. Suppose we go through this door. Window. Yeah, you will be a little bit tender as well when the numbness wears off. Just make sure you're really on top of all your flossing and your brushing. That's super strict on it, okay? That's going to really help you. Milton.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Yeah, get your morning shake, Anna. Go for it.
It's 4:37 a.m. here.
Oh my god, it's so early. Or yeah,
Way
early
off topic,
for you.
my TV Amazon Fire Stick has games, and Flappy Birds is one.
Really? Flappy Bird's still out? Or is it like the Flappy Bird, or is it a fan-made Flappy Bird? 9:37 for you? It is 8:37 p.m. for me. I love these things.
I'm in Ontario.
I think normal.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
It's got to be at least 2010 or beyond, because the last person we got to learn about passed away in 2010, and she's born in 1999.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I'm sure he doesn't mind about the teddy, Chloe. I'm sure at the end of the day, as long as you're doing well, that's all he cares about.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Justin, you go eat something right now before you get in trouble. Egg on bread, thank you for the follow. Here we are.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
He's kind of got the best little spot in the house, to be honest. Just get at least like a drink of water or something, like at least drink something.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation.
You heard Pezza
As I see it,
Justin.
the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
I always do yogurt with fruit or smoothie when I'm sick.
wander.
Oh, that's cool. I'm a character.
I asked him to describe it.
I'm playing a game while I play a game.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Get in there.
Got a bad feeling.
Yes, I do too. Hey, get. This is harder than it looks.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I also have a bad feeling.
But he found something more.
Oh, wow.
Gonna close my eyes now.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Oh gosh.
Pez, do you know anything
Like a
that
whole
helps
new
with
Lewis.
fevers? Cause everything's boiling right now.
Yeah, you can get a nice cool cloth on your forehead. Have some Panadol as well. Just take the recommended dose. Like you can talk to your parents to help you with that
So I
one.
let him go on.
And just rest. Drink lots of water. Have some electrolytes, Gatorade.
And
I
getting
even
tense.
encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd
Okay,
made a
looks
new
like
friend.
Titus.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Hey Lucas, good to see you, man.
And songs for them to play.
I love how you always remember what day.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
I have a
They
feeling
begged
this
him to
is
stay,
not gonna
but his
end
mind was
well.
already wandering. It became a game for him.
Gosh. Lewistopia. Notice how the screen's
He'd
getting more
conquer
and
a
more
city,
covered?
then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
I said that before. I agree.
Not good, not good.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen?
Handsome queen.
Megan, thank you for the heart, me.
The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbows. Everything good. Everything good.
Radiant rainbows.
Got your shake on it? Nice.
Rainbow.
He followed the sound of her
silver harp. Let's stay medieval.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, we can't see where it is anymore.
Vispas so pretty and worrying at the same time.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh my god, it's like everything now.
This is bad.
But he was so proud of having created it.
Out the way.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Got like a face and everything. If you were joining right now, you'd be so confused. Why is there
For someone
a
who'd
gloved
never known
hand
success in the real world, I think it was
with
overwhelming.
fish?
Can't look. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Where's the princess
My
going
imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, first person now? Alright. We're finally leaving the cannery. Chinese restaurant, gaming tablet.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh wow. Oh, this
Oh no, not good.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, there he is. We are playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Lewis.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Lewis?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Imagination. Molly's here. Bro, Raggy.
queen waited, holding his crown.
Everyone saw what he went and right.
That's a gallows.
There was only one thing left to do.
That's a gallows. That's a gallows.
Bend down his head.
Oh Lord.
Rest, I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Jeez. What the hell? The actual hell.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Why, man? Why would you do that?
What just happened?
He was. Let's just say he'll never be a head of a major organization. Let's just say that.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
This is a sad game, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Megan. People that can make this game have obviously a lot of experience. I feel like there's probably a different way we would go through.
Did he cut his own head off?
He did. He sure did. Perhaps I go back. That's the whole family.
He wasn't well.
Thank you for following Bellatrix. I just break everyone.
Ah, hi, Titus.
Please cheer us up, doggone.
Tittisen at WW.
They're happy to see you, Bubs. Yes, they are. Look at that smile. SF, thank you for the follow. Guys, if you're new and you're enjoying the stream, I stream quite often. We like to do horror games. Lots of different games we like to play. We're doing a pretty relaxed one soon at the moment. When we finish this one, we're going to cause a bit of chaos as a boost. So, if you're enjoying, please drop a follow. It will really mean a lot to me. And Titus. Won't it, Bubs? Boop. I'll give you a boop.
We protect Titus.
Boop, 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 boop. Kisses? Oh, kisses. Oh, and the paw. Good boy. Chloe, thank you for the follow.
Titus is best
Shady.
boy.
He is the best boy. Next live stream will be Monday, most likely. I will. We have cuddles every night. Every night we cuddle.
We love you, Titus.
I mean, I think that light looks kind of good there.
Have you ever watched Disney's Bolt?
I have, and Titus kind of looked like Bolt when he was younger. I might. Actually, I still got the plastic cover on this. I didn't really do anything. Got this cover on it. Okay.
Wish I could reach through and pet him.
He would love to be petted from.
Why are the same breed to how cool?
Oh wait, that's where I meant to go. On this door here. I think they are, aren't they? Thank you, Catnap. Yeah, he's a good boy. Oops. You did draw him, Eli. Looks really good.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I'll give him a kiss.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Bellatrix, by the way, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you.
But it had to end one way or another.
D-Day Nitro, thank you for the follow.
Oh no, no, don't like this.
Edith. It's a pen. You won't be silly.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our lives.
I need her plate, the pink one.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Hope everyone is having a great time. Don't forget to hydrate and eat when you need to.
Edith has a right
Why do
to
I
know
feel like this is also gonna be
My children
bad?
are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Three of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Go to the house?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, that's a tsunami. That's a tsunami.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
That's not good.
No, when the tide goes out.
I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered.
Yeah, gaming, that's a good theory.
I started seeing things.
Hey Shannon, welcome in. Megan, thank you for the heartme.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Am not liking where this is going.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
In back, what's happened?
After that, we moved around a lot.
Lots happened, Skylar.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Eli, thank you for the heartme.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
She's talking about her baby.
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Oh no.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Being born now.
Yeah. Her baby's being born now. All Blacks, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Why, Edith?
Edith passed away.
Oh my god, she's a day older than me, the 14th of February 1999.
Was been in childbirth, because it's like she already decided.
This is super sad.
Tita's squeaky toy in the background made me laugh.
Yeah, he's playing with his squeaky toy.
I warned you it was gonna get deep.
I know, right, Bella?
So is this based of a real story?
I don't know. Hopefully not. I think it was a story dedicated...
Are you okay, Pezza?
I'm okay. I think it was... See Johan's name. I think it was a story that was written for someone that passed. Like a dedication to them. And these are all the developers.
Is everyone okay?
Phoebe, basically, Edith gave birth and passed away, but it makes me worried because she was talking about like she knew she was going to pass soon. But she gave birth to the new one and told him the story of everything.
Sending hugs to everyone.
And she passed away in 2016, which... around the time the game came out, I think.
Well, this has been optional.
Yeah. Who are these people? Oh. Yeah? Yeah, Bella, no, good time to join. That was... you're pretty much at the end when you... Hotel? We can do a vote.
I just can't say anything at the moment.
We can do a vote on what we play next. Edith Finch. Wow.
I am just cuddle my little one right now.
The first guy to end in the picture had Finch for his last name, maybe. It was a true story about him.
My dog knows I'm sad as hugging me.
Yeah.
Should I do a vote? If so, what games?
Yeah, Skylar, can you do a vote? Can you put one for Untitled Goose Game and another one for Bendy and the Dark Revival? And the next one... Resident Evil 7. Actually, Rotten Flesh. People,
I'm crying right now, I need goose.
Yeah, Untitled Goose Game, Bendy the Dark Revival, Resident Evil 7, and Rotten Flesh. We'll do a vote. We need Goose. We'll see what the people say. Alright, everyone. Everyone together. Group hug. Everyone together for a group hug.
Goose, please.
Bring it in.
I can't stand sad Pezza.
Bring it in. Everyone come in for a group hug. It's okay. It's
Hug.
okay. It's alright. We're okay. We're okay, guys. It's okay, guys.
Big hug.
Big hugs, everyone.
Honk honk.
Star, thank you for the rose. Alright guys, we got a vote going. Drop your votes. Drop your votes. Drop your votes for what you want. Let's see it.
Bandy!
Vote for what you want, guys. For those of you in Twitch,
Goose.
What do you want to see? Those in Twitch, what do you guys want to see?
Mods can vote in chat if they want.
I don't think mods get to vote normally. You're number 3 star, you are. So far, Bendy's winning.
Goose, please.
Goose because I can't see Pot so sad I want to cheer him up.
Why can't we? It's not fair.
Mods, what do you
I don't
vote
know
for?
how to vote.
So Wolf Blade, in this corner of the screen, there should be a little white text box. You tap on that, and then you tap on what you want. I don't Kinnick, a poet, horror website on Steam. We put that in a game recommendation, Moblix. So Megan, you say Bendy. That's another one for Bendy, so that makes Bendy 9.
I don't mind. Just what the Pepperly want.
Scarlet's not diverse at all. Goose Game and Bendy are pretty close. We got 71 people in here, guys, and only 23 have voted. Should you drop your vote? What you want? Right there, where I'm pointing. Right here. Tap that. Drop your vote.
Alyssa votes Goose Hong Kong.
So that's 9 for Goose.
Goose Game.
That is 10 for Goose. Drop your votes for what you want, guys.
Still trying to figure out how.
That's okay, Wolfblade. What do you want? Bella says Goose, so that means 11 for Goose. That's crazy, Star. That's awesome.
Crow says Goose.
I can't vote.
Yeah, for some reason, mods can't vote.
Bendy.
Wolf, you say Bendy? That's 15. That's 13 for Goose. 16 for Bendy.
Will says Goose.
Will says Goose. Can your dad vote with you? It's like more people in the chat are saying Goose, but then more people are voting Bendy. He says Resi 7. Of course, Chloe. How about this? Let's do an hour of Bendy, and then we'll do an hour of Goose. What do you guys think?
Goose is funny.
Goose is funny.
Yes.
Yeah? We'll get both done.
Ye was apt to say the same law.
Let's do an hour of Goose. Alright. Well, an hour of...
Sounds like a plan.
Hour of Bendy.
Yade.
An hour of Goose. Let's do that. Thank you, Winter, for that. Let's change categories around, eh? Alright, so... Oh my god, thank you, Winter, for all the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bella. I'd love to have you come back.
DEALD.
Indie and the Dark Revival. Alright. Alright, let's loosen this up a little bit, guys. Let's get up, stretch your legs.
Thanks again for listening to me talk about everything earlier.
Of course, baby. Of course. Alright, guys. Let's do this, huh? Now, Bendy and Goose Game, we can get chaotic on. So we got a lot of sound alerts, remember. So if you guys want to get crazy on those sound alerts, you guys get absolutely crazy. You get absolutely crazy on those sound alerts if you want to. Hey, Ali, good to see you again. Welcome in, welcome in. You're playing Bendy as well, CapCut? Hell yeah. Alright, begin. Continue. Now, where were we? It's been a few days. Hey, Milton, how you doing? Good to see you again. Were we on chapter 3? I think we were chapter 3, weren't we? I'm good, Milton. I'm good. Yeah, we just played a very emotional game. I'm gonna stop recording now. Actually,